Gadsy has never found a piece of gold using a metal detector, and today we are going to change that. And if he doesn't have a gold specimen by the end of today, I'll be a dog's uncle. How do you like the hill?
Oh, it's great. Love the hill. Oops.
Gadsy just had the best hike into Doggers Reef. It is a brutal, brutal journey. But you come here because the gold is good. I pulled out 32 gold nuggets in the last 2 sessions here. No! I don't know how much gold's left in the ground, but I'll be damned if I don't look again. This is an old hard rock gold mine, and you can see some of the quartz reefs that the old timers left coming up in the wall here. What we're interested in is this bit here. You can see the host rock here containing the lode reef, or the suspected lode reef, and as the mountain is allowing dirt to slide down it, it's breaking apart that lode reef, and all of that quartz is then shedding into the soil. This layer here is where we've been finding all the gold. That layer sits about here in my trench. What we're going to do is move forward of this position, probably up into that area there, dig down to that quartz layer, see if there isn't any more gold. Gadsy, you've been here for 3 minutes. First scoop, you're as good as Mick. There you go. That's a specimen, bro. First target of the day.
Can I spit on it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. First target of the day.
First target ever with a detector.
This is for my male fans. Damn, that's satisfying. The purpose of removing all of the black soil is simple. It's to get our coil as close as possible to the float layer that we know has gold. It also removes all of the modern rubbish that, say, the old timers left behind, or my dad drinking beer up here back in the 80s. We also stockpile this top layer of dirt, which is the most important layer of dirt because it contains all the bacteria and the microbes that make the bush what it is. We push that off to the side, and when we're done with this area, we can lay it back on top. For those that want to know, the GPX 6000 is running Auto 12, the highest sensitivity you can get in the auto setting, on difficult ground with the 11-inch coil. That's a maybe target. That's the sound of my people. If you don't like it, fight me.
I think it might be that piece of quartz there.
We'll just check that straight away. If it is, that's a good start to the day. First target, we both got gold. First target. This is the best spot. This is the best spot I've ever prospected. I just want to show you something. Even though this is a big rock, it doesn't mean there's a huge nugget in it. There could be lots of fine gold, we won't know until we crush it. This is the specimen Gadsy detected with the SDC first up. Listen to the sounds they make on this machine. The big rock I just detected, Gadsy's little tiny specimen here. So they sound similar. I'd say Gadsy's a little bit stronger, and that's because the gold is closer to the coil. I don't know how much gold's in this rock. Just because it's big doesn't mean there's a big nugget in it. And we're just listening for how loud they are, because the louder they are, the more gold's in them. It's Gadsy's turn to strip, and he has taken to the lifestyle quite well. Gadsy's first time with the 6000. Does it feel like creamy goodness in your hand?
It does, like cream cheese.
For the next 3 hours, Gadsy and I spent our time hunting false targets. This is where the soil is full of other minerals that can cause your detector to go off, such as iron. Couple that with the fact that we're dealing with sticky wet clay and a high concentration of very fine gold in the soil, we were having a really hard time figuring out which signals were real and which signals were just background ground noise. Till all of that changed some 3 hours later.
Chris, I say they shouldn't have dug up that target.
I shouldn't have dug it up. No.
It's terrible sound.
This is the worst sound ever. It shouldn't even be a target.
No.
Yeah, that's definitely ground noise. 100%.
Throw it away.
You have no idea how much we have been struggling for the last hour and a half. We picked out 2 specimens straight away. First signals each, both gold. Then nothing but hot ground. And I mean some of the hottest ground I have ever detected. The red soil should kind of give away just how much mineralization is going on here. And on top of that, the ground is sopping wet, drenched. And we've got an aeroplane corridor above us, which means that we've got constant EMI interference. All that coupled together means that I have dug precisely 0 targets that weren't ground noise until this beautiful scoop. What a rant. That's not ground noise! Ah, picked it out. Okay. I can't tell if it's a bit of crap or not. Oh, it's gold. Oh my God, it's gold! Oh my God, that was tantric. Right on that edge, there is a little bit of gold. That is going to be for the dolly pot. We're going to smash the bejesus out of that and collect all of its riches. It's the first little clanker for Clarence. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. First scoop?
Hey!
What kind of devil did you sell your soul to? After all that build up, that is a bit of lead. I'm sorry, Gadsy. We thought it was a big rock, but I scraped some mud off it and a tiny bit of lead popped off the rock, so it wasn't it. Oh my God, this has been a hard day of prospecting. This is it, Gadsy. This is it.
This is more lead.
That is the only man I know that we could be digging up virgin, untouched, undug soil that I have pulled over 30 nuggets from who pulls out lead. But this time I got a signal and a scoop for him. It's going to be gold. Is it? Is it a rock?
It's a rock.
Yeah! Gadsy got a nugget!
Thank God. It's
What?
a nugget.
It is?
It is.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Oh, good work! Hold on to it, hold on to it tight. Look at me, look at me.
Oh no, I lost it.
2 nuggets each! This has been one of the hardest days of prospecting in this spot. The gold has been really easy up until this point, so I guess this deposit may be running out, which is okay, that's part of gold prospecting, but I'm super glad that we managed to get Gadsy a couple of little nugs. Oh, that's nice. That's an ironstone too.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's not pyrite.
No, that's all, and it's not lead.
No. No. I could get some infinity worms onto it. Watch out for the banshee ants.
I had a banshee ant on my neck. That was terrifying. These are banshee ants. Well, that's what we're calling them. Oh, look at him. He's angry. He just saw me.
His clipper's open.
My God, he wants to give me a shave. How much do you charge?
Something else is screaming.
So that credit card meme that's going around, it's like, give me my gold. Give me my gold. First scoop.
He does it every time.
That's a lie. Mick does. Come on, be a nugget. Be that. Yes. Oh, it's a rock. It's going to be a specimen.
Big one.
The gold is right there on that edge. That makes 5 specimens so far today. We've rediscovered the main channel. There's about 6 inches of good pay dirt and it's going back up the hill. So we lost it up the hill, come back down. Now we should be in the nuggets.
A few moments later.
Not 2 seconds later, and we pulled another one out from down in this section here. This is the main part of it. It's a bit hard to see the gold in this one. It's very, very fine and spread all throughout it, but it's making a nice noise. Meanwhile, the other half of it broke off and Gadsy's trying to get the gold visible. Apparently, if you use sugar water, you can clean gold.
That is one bit of gold. That's amazing.
That is super freaking cool, man. Look at that nugget. Washed in Maximus for maximum taste. This here is our main channel. This is just dirt that's covered it up. And what we're looking for is these bits of quartz. because that is what's carrying our gold in the dirt. It's only about 6 inches wide. Beyond that, it hits bedrock, and that bedrock very rarely has had any gold on it. First scoop!
Yeah.
Traditionally today that's been bad though.
Get the spirit of Mick with me.
Go again. Go again. One more time for the people. It's in quartz. There's a specimen. It doesn't even need the Maximus treatment. There is the beautiful little piece of gold sticking out. With the way that signal was going off, that detector was making a lot of noise. 0.2, 0.3. Yeah, 0.2, 0.3 I reckon.
Yeah?
Yep. Maximus, Maximus, Maximus gold. Holy crap, look at that. That is a nice little ridgeline of gold right there.
I'll put a bit of juice over the top.
Are you blessing it?
Yeah.
Is it going to fit?
Yeah, it's gonna fit.
Oh, just. Bye-bye.
Bye.
When a good sir does not know if the piece of mud he holds in his hand is a bit of junk or gold, you must use Maximus. Step 1. Removal of the lid. Presentation of the suspect bit of crap. A gentle lubrication of sugar and water. And still questions remain. The gold gods saw fit to make us work like absolute horses. I'm not going to say dogs, horses. That's how hard we've been working. And I finally have a very small signal. First scoop, it's not even making me work for it. That means it's going to be a bit of crud. It's a specimen, I can see the gold. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, praise the gold gods. It is a minuscule little bit of gold. I mean, the 6,000 is really good at picking them up. We've been at this for 5 hours and we pulled out 7 gold nuggets between us. That's more than a gold nugget an hour. Now that we're home, it's time to start processing the gold specimens, including this fist-sized one that had a decent signal in it. I've already crushed down the smaller specimens to a rough crush, and you can see several nice pieces of gold that I will be removing before we further crush it. Just look at how much spiky reef gold is in this ore. You may see people commenting on my videos when I'm in streams that a piece of gold is sharp, and more often than not I tell them it's not, because this is a truly sharp piece of gold. It means it has never come in contact with anything that could damage it. You only get pieces of gold that sharp if you're extraordinarily close to the source. I'm going to do this piece in 2 stages. First, we're going to break it down to size in the dolly pot. Then we're going to reduce it to a rough crush in the Gold Rat jaw crusher. This is a hand-operated jaw crusher. By moving these handles up and down like that, it actuates a set of jaws that grinds the rock to dust. That gold ore dust is discharged into this magnetic tray, which picks up any of the steel that comes off the crusher. And using that is a lot faster than using a dolly pot to turn this to dust. Now this part's pretty simple. We just got to make this into smaller pieces so it can fit in the jaw crusher. And it's got convenient cracks in it. Ooh. Still can't see no gold though. Bye bye. As I was crushing it down, I noticed this. These right here are our iron sulfides. Over the next 24 hours, that silver pocket will turn white and oxidize out. Look at the size of that sulfide pocket. Wow. I'm not seeing a single piece of gold out of this rock, and I'm starting to wonder if the iron sulfides are setting the detector off. We only want to do a couple of rocks at a time. Few minutes minutes later and we have all of our ore crushed down real nice and coarse. And I am starting to see a lot of those iron sulfides come out. I am starting to think this might be the mother of all hot rocks. I hope it's not. This produced a whole lot more concentrates than I thought it was going to, and therefore I am going to cheat with that, because that's going to take 30 seconds. Including starting the machine, 59 seconds. Everything we just crushed with the RC1, we're going to pan separately to all the other small nuggets that are crushed, just to see if we had a very hot rock or if we had an actual gold specimen. Oh, there was definitely gold in that rock. There was definitely gold in that rock. That is a relief. Oh my god, I was so freaking worried about that. We know we have fine gold because we've seen it. What I want to know is, was there a signal in there? Oh, yep. Yeah, there was. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. That is a proper chunk. That's why I was getting the signal. All right, we got that one and another nice little flaky bit here. Not as big as that first one, but still rather nice. Damn. Okay, we're going to add all the ones we've already picked out back into that. This is the product of all the small nuggets plus a little bit of the big rock that I ended up in here. We already know that there's some really nice nuggets in these smaller bits, but I want to see how much fine gold comes out with them. Oh, that is a good pan. That is a real tasty pan. We all love gold nuggets like that, especially reefy ones, but the fine gold makes me super happy because that just it adds that little bit of spice. It's like salting a good steak. That is a solid day's gold prospecting, any way you cut it. Just be warned, it's not possible to find this kind of gold with metal detectors right across the world. Geologically speaking, you're going to have to be in exactly the right area, and there is basically only one area in my region that has gold like this, and it's taken me 6 years to find it. But I am damn happy that I didn't give up on the search. And to share my gratitude, I'm going to give away the biggest gold specimen we crushed out of that, or if this video hits 10,000 likes. There it is, our nugget spoon. We're going to get all these bad boys on the scale, and I'm thinking there's going to be 1.1 grams. What do you reckon? 1.24? Oh yeah, that's not bad. And now for all the powder, hopefully that takes us up to 1.75. If I had a half gram in the fine gold, I'd be real happy. There's some crumbs. 1.70. That is worth 139 Australian dollars at the time of recording. Maybe I should leave a real piece of ore out in the bush for Sean to find, but until then, please give your dog a big scratch behind the ears for me. Peace, and I'm out.